All right, so let's finish up these notes about percent changes and discount. We also have in section 3.7 problems about discounts and problems about tax. And I know you're really good at these problems because you've done them a lot, but let's go ahead and talk about what's another way you could think about these, especially since this is a math class and not real life. So that an item that usually sells for $12 is on sale for 20% off. What is the sale price? When I'm doing this problem in my head at the store, I always like to think of, okay, well, 10% of $12 would be $1.20. So I need to take off really $1.20 twice because I have 20% off. So that's really taking off $2.40. So that would make this $9.60. Should be my final answer. $9.60. Now, in math class, that's great, and this answer is just fine, but you have to show me some work. So what would be the fast way to show me that same work? And if my item is on sale for 20% off, what percentage of that am I actually going to pay? Well, you're actually going to pay 80% of $12. So we could say 80%, and you can either write it as a decimal or you can write it as a fraction. So I'm going to use fraction this time. 80 over 100, because that's how much I'm going to pay for, of, remember that means multiply, $12. Now, using all your fraction rules, right, 80 over 100 becomes 8/10, which we know is 4/5 times 12. And again, at some point you're going to grab your calculator, wherever that may happen, so that this becomes 48 over 5. And only because I don't have my calculator here is why I'm going through all of this good stuff. So we would have $9, 9 wholes, that's 45, and 3 left over, so 30. So 9.6 is what your calculator is going to spit out, so that we are going to change, oh, look at Mrs. Sturgeon making a mistake over here. So we have a good answer of $9.60. So really I'm just recapping the fact that if I have just a single discount, I would do 80% this way. But I could also have done it the old-fashioned way like I did, right? You figure out what is 20%, so we do $12 times the 20%, which is 20 over 100, or 0.2. Is equal to, and that was that $2.40 that we got, because we're dealing with money, and then subtract it, because it's a discount. So $12 minus the $2.40 to get the exact same answer. So either method, it's just a matter of how you want to show your work, because I know you should be able to do some of these basic ones in your head. Now the second part of this problem is one that's less in our head. What is the final price of this item if the tax is 6%? When we look at a problem like that, remember we need to increase that price. So my subtotal was $9.60. $9.60. And I want to figure out the tax. You need to be very cautious because again, we could do this problem two different ways. We could figure out what is the 6%, and in the case of a tax, we would add it on, right? Add. Taxes get added on. But we could also, because we're going to do this problem in our calculator, we can also think of that as paying for not just 6%, but 106% of an item. We could do this multiplication, $9.60 times 106%. I don't know what that is off the top of my head, so let's take a look here. Clear all this good stuff out. Oops, I left my pen on my thing. Clear. So we need $9.60 times 1.06, and it tells us that that's going to be $10. We'll round to the nearest penny, so $10.18. And don't forget your units. Alright, so there's a problem down below here. The long skinny scarf from the Gap that you must have is $20. You have a coupon for 15% off and the tax is 6%. Find the final price of the scarf. Do it in small steps because I guarantee you a problem on the test where you have to find each little piece along the way. So make sure you know how to do each little piece along the way. Okay, hopefully you went through and did that whole problem. But I want to point out a couple of things to you because if I remember correctly from the way this question is on the test, I don't want you to be tricked by anything. Make sure you read the question so that if they ask you the price after the coupon, then we would give them the $17 mark. If they ask me how much I would save $3, and they would have just used the 0.15 or the 15 over 100 here. The amount of the tax was $1.02. I paid $1.02 in taxes to make my final price $18.02. Now you could have done this problem very quickly, but they asked you some intermediate questions, and I know I do on the test. So make sure you know how to answer all the little questions in between and not just how to get to the final answer. Make sure you really understand where that answer comes from. So, and then I think the little note there at the bottom is kind of a silly one, but there are some people who aren't sure about it. But remember that if there's a discount and a tax, you should calculate the discount price first, then apply the tax. So, otherwise you'll pay, it just doesn't work out. So, government wants everything they can get. Have fun, and I'll see you in our next video.